It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Bronze Monday.
Normal Wings of Liberty.
Yep. If any of you guys haven't checked it out, last week, Thursday and Friday, instead of our Platinum and normal Diamond games, we had...
Yeah, you know the games that everyone actually wants to see because they're actually higher level?
Yeah, we didn't do those.
We brought you some lower level beta.
Yeah, well, I got into it last week by the contest Twitch was holding.
Yep, thank you again to Twitch TV. If any of you your team spots our YouTube videos, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, we got some of that. I know in those videos I said that I would be trying to live cast, but that Friday I wasn't feeling well, and Saturday I didn't have the password to our Twitch account.
And I was not available to give him the password for the Twitch account, so we'll get some live casting up to you guys by the end of this week.
Yeah, maybe like this weekend.
I know we do have a couple games that Iron Sparks played on the beta ladder, and we could cast them.
Yeah, I'm thinking for beta we'll try to do good games that actually have substance.
And then of course try to use the new units, because I mean that's the big thing about beta for Heart of the Swarm, is seeing how those units balance out, and there actually have been a couple big changes in the beta so far. But let's open up and introduce these players first, and then we'll get into the beta.
Well, in our top left corner of Ohana we have our red Protoss BlueDragon.
That's trippy. And
in our bottom right corner we have our blue Zerg red GTFHercules.
Alright, BlueDragon versus Hercules. Dragon versus Hercules. And both of these players are doing their intro builds. Hercules does have his spawning pool down, so opting to do a 14 pool.
Was it Hercules that had to plant the dragon teeth that turned into skeleton
think that
soldiers?
Was Jason.
Was it Jason? Yeah. One of his trials?
Jason and the Argonauts, I believe that was one of his trials. It might have been Hercules. I don't.
Maybe they both did it.
I haven't read the Odyssey in a while.
I've never read the Odyssey. I want to though.
It's not bad. It's long. And let's see, BlueDragon is laying down 2 gateways right now, and he does have his gas on the way. So kind of standard builds for bronze, in that they are not standard. And talking about the beta, so far changes that have been made ever since they announced units. The Warhound has been removed from the Terran arsenal. The Zerg Swarm Host has had a little bit of nerfing going on, because it's
OP.
Really, when it came out, it's so powerful.
It's still powerful.
So they decreased the time for the locust, right?
I know they've decreased the attack. I can't remember exactly what they did in the last patch.
They decreased the range and the attack power of the locusts. The carrier, for you Protoss fans, has been put back into the game. So now you have Tempest and Carrier as your 2 capital class ships.
And because of that, the Tempest range attack was decreased.
Yeah, so that research you can get for the Tempest is no longer available. So you can't have that ship that shoots a laser bolt halfway across the map.
From here to here.
Mothership just got a bunch of changes, which is actually pretty cool. It can turn into a cannon that goes on top of the Nexus. So it kind of makes a Protoss planetary fortress, and it has its own standard attack now. It doesn't have to use that special Purify ability, and recall's been changed a little bit. So they've retweaked the Mothership core a lot.
Yeah, because recall originally, I think it was kind of being abused to where a player would get their core early and then fly to the enemy's base and just
then dump
recall their units.
Yeah. But
now recall works where any units around your core is sent to the selected nexus. So it's kind of almost backwards.
Yeah, it is kind of backwards, where you can warp them all back to the nexus, which originally was what the core was going to do. Because if you guys remember, in the development ideas for that core,
it was stationary.
Yeah, it was going to attach itself to a nexus.
Yeah, it was like kinda stationary.
Well, we have probably one of the most bizarre 4-gate robos I've ever seen.
Don't you know you should go 4 gates before you get
warp
and get the robo?
You know what I do like, though, is that BlueDragon has Zealots out by the ramp. We're probably going to see an observer maybe from this. And warp gate tech is done, so not terrible timings from BlueDragon. He gets it done at about the 6.5 minute mark. That's not terrible for bronze. And an Immortal out, which will be great if roaches or anything like that do come out.
However, Hercules isn't really focusing on much. I mean, he's just finishing his metabolic boost.
And he does have a huge pack of lings.
And he is getting that Warsworn, plus that expansion, so I don't know exactly if it's ahead, because he's
Harvesters are pretty much the same. I mean, they're both doing a decent, solid build. Those roaches are definitely going to help out.
An Overlord was just killed down here by this Stalker.
Yeah, I do feel that Blue Dragon currently has advantage. Supply-wise, he's sitting at about 50 units for supply. He has an Immortal out. He has his Warp Gate tech done. So, I mean, he's going through his motions as a Zerg player. We do have a bunch of lings heading up to...
Protoss player.
Huh?
He's going through his motions as a Zerg player.
I said Zerg?
Yeah.
I swear I said Protoss. Alright, well, whatever. Zerg player does move his ling pack up to the top part of the base outside of Blue Dragon's main. And speed is finished, and roaches are on the way, so...
But, you know, this is quite a number of zealots.
Yeah, essentially what they're going to do is block that ramp if they see the Zerglings. And then they're going to allow the Stalkers and the Immortals to just shoot away at the lings. So this is going to be interesting if Hercules waits for the roaches, or if maybe Blue Dragon pushes out, and perhaps Hercules can get some type of surround on it and do some damage. These lings are not going to take out this Protoss army.
Well, if the positioning's bad, it could happen.
I mean, yeah, you got to misclick a little bit, but the Immortal count is going up now, and Lair Tech is on the way for Hercules. So, yes, Lair Tech is on the way for Hercules. Iron Sparks just forgot how to talk, and you know, no, I was gonna think maybe Blue Dragon would like slip down and Hercules would slip in.
These lanes will be easily cleaned up. He was almost in a very bad position, however. Yeah, Hercules wasn't paying attention. They were about paying as much attention as each other.
Did Blue Dragon even lose anything?
No.
Okay. So these units are going to head down now. He did a little bit of damage. Nice all-in. That is not an all-in. That is not an all-in. How is that an all-in, Hercules?
He has units, and he's leaving his base. And he hasn't expanded.
He's not all-in. He left some Stalkers behind.
Nope. It's a one-base all-in.
Alright, well, I love hearing whiny lower league players. Alright, so Blue Dragon's all-in army evidently is going to move in, but actually these roaches are going to do a lot of damage. He needs to get the lings in the front to kind of tank a little bit of that damage and gives a little bit of range for the roaches.
Well, the benefit Hercules has is all these zealots are on the back, so he's going to be able to take out units before the zealots even get there.
The only thing is we do have the Immortals here. Now these roaches that try to wrap around the back aren't going to do a lot of damage. As you can tell, that Immortal just blasted away at that one roach.
It's unfortunate. He focused one Immortal, but he left the other one just fine.
He had a lot of his roaches just moving and not attacking, like these ones right here. And that's really what hurt Hercules. He's trying to go for this Immortal. He does get it, but I mean... You know what? Kudos to Blue Dragon for winning. I mean... He didn't cheese. He did an all-in. I love when, like, really... terrible BM people lose. So ladies and gentlemen, just to rehash a couple things, that is not an all-in.
It's like a one-base.
Yeah, I mean, he built 4 gates, got a Robo Bay, built up Immortals. I mean, really, if you're playing StarCraft and you're not prepared for an army at the 9 or 10 minute mark, you are going way too slow.
Or you're playing a very nice macro game.
Yeah, unless you called out no rush 10, 15, or 20. I mean... that wasn't a cheat. So GTFHercules, you need to just shut up.
And you know, there's a lot of things you can do to counter this.
Yeah, I mean, mass roaches would have countered that.
I mean, that's
not having your units just move, not feeding your Zerglings to the Protoss army, not BMing the person because you got mad because you lost. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. So leave a comment down below on what you think Hercules could have done, or maybe what Blue Dragon could have done to win faster.
Cheese.
He could have cheesed. He could have cannon rushed.
Actually, that wouldn't work.
No, because you have to creep. It's very hard to cheese.
You'd have to do like a proxy too.
Yeah, you have to do a proxy. With Protoss, it's either cannon rush or proxy. 4 gates, not cheese, guys. All right, leave a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Like. Go watch our other videos. If you want to see us play some beta, just check out last week's videos.
If you guys want to see me play this game, Wings of Liberty, check out. We have that series. Playlist is on our main channel page.
Yeah, we got
2 games in there.
Yeah, 2 games. We'll cast a couple more. And good luck and have fun on the rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. and
GG.
GG.